What's going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my reoccurring viewers, thank you so much for all the love and support that each and every single one of you have shown me. And if you have not yet, make sure to go check out legionassistedlivingacademy.com, where I teach how to start your own facility from A to Z. Also, if you're a passive investor or an operator looking to expand or sell your facility, reach out to us at valleyalfventures.com. And I'm excited to show you guys this entire facility with Boris and Amanda Palomino. We're gonna jump into that video now. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. What's going on, everyone? We got Boris and Amanda here with Palomino Assisted Living, and they're actually gonna give us a quick tour of this facility that you guys have here, and then also another one that's being renovated right now. So I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, me too, man. Pleasure to finally meet you.
And thank you, Amanda.
So good to have you here with us.
And actually, surprisingly, we got connected through our community that we're all part of with Rich Summers.
Right.
So it's just been awesome being able to engage with you guys and connect. And here we are today. I'm excited to hear about your guys' story later on, but show us this first facility. Give us some background here. How did this all come to be, this first one?
Yeah, we've been here for 10 years. This is actually my childhood home. We didn't have money when we started our business, and the only way to get into this industry was to give up our primary, move into the guest house, which you'll kind of take a peek of. And we started that way with our 1-year-old at the time, moved seniors into the facility, and kind of steamrolled from there. And you'll see the next one that we're building out, because this year we're really excited to be doing a change of location, is what it's officially called, transferring seniors into the new build that we're doing and taking our house back.
Beautiful. How many homes do you guys have right now?
Right now we have three.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had zero experience when we started. Everybody thinks you need a lot of experience, you need a medical degree and all of that. So I was in automotive. I was running a dealership. She was in corporate America. And my sister's the one that owns 2 homes in West LA. And she's like, hey, she's looking at this house. And she's like, you should start an RCFE. And I'm like, you're out your mind. I would never do that.
Yeah.
And they say never. Here we are 10 years later. It's been a great ride, and this is the beginning.
Yeah. What were you doing before, Amanda?
I worked for a corporate office doing like invoice audits for a big uniform company.
Okay.
I actually kept my job for 2 years before telling anyone in the office I started a business.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to make sure that we still had health insurance for my own family, my growing family. And it wasn't until 2 years later that I finally left that and went all in here.
Because now you guys teach other people how to do it out here too, huh?
Right.
We do.
Right.
Yeah. How long was you guys been doing that, the teaching aspect?
1 year now, right? About a year?
A little bit less than that. It officially rolled out, I want to say, like December.
Okay.
Because it started with one podcast that we did with Albert Preciado.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, you guys should do a mentorship program. And I was like, you're out your mind, dude. I would never do that too, Like, talk about limits you put on yourself.
Yeah.
And people just started finding us on our podcast that we did with him. They're like, hey, can you mentor us? And we're like, sure.
Yeah.
How much do you charge? We're like, I don't know, like this much. And it's like, where do I send the money? And I'm like, shit, where do I send the money? I'm like, this one,
Yeah.
And so what we did is we just kind of locked ourselves up in an office for like 3-4 days and just put it all together.
Beautiful.
Put it all together, and as we went along, we, added things, took out things, whatnot. And so fully now, I would say like December, it's completely rolling. So we have the one-on-one with the supplemental school platform.
How many people do you guys think you have, or since you guys have launched it, have you guys helped and have currently?
Currently have over 30 students, and I'd say about 5 of them purchased properties and are in the licensing process and moving forward. We have amazing. 1 student now. She's opening up 2 care facilities. One is already licensed, and the other passed a fire clearance last week, and she's on her way to opening number 2 already.
That's amazing.
And when Amanda says purchase properties, is through the mentorship program. So we are partnered with a mortgage company that's helping our students acquire the properties.
Yep. So. Dude, that's amazing. What area is this in?
This is LA County. Yeah, this is LA County.
Okay, LA County, and then a specific city?
Monterey Park.
Monterey Park, San Gabriel Valley.
For everybody, they're gonna probably want to know, what area they're in, and because California is so big, it's like you got so many different places. So there you go, guys. Well, let's go ahead and take a look if you guys are down, and let's see what you guys have done here. How many bedrooms and bathrooms?
This is a 3-bed, 3-bath house, plus the guest house in the back.
So 3-bedroom, 3-bath.
Yes.
Is each room licensed for two?
Yes. So in California, you're allowed to have 6 residents in any residential setting.
Yeah.
City will never turn you down for that. There's no conditional use permits or zoning laws that you really have to deal with.
Yeah.
6 bed is really your California loophole to open up in any residential area. This house has 3 bedrooms, so we are maxed at the 6 with 2 residents per bedroom. We do shared rooms here, and then we have an awake night staff.
Okay.
California also allows living caregivers if you have a bedroom for them as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
So no living here?
No, no living here.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah. You want to take a look at the bedrooms first?
Yeah, let's do the
Okay.
bedrooms first, and that way people can get some context on.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let Boris give the
So
tour.
each bedroom has their own bathroom, or you got kind of like?
No.
So yeah, this is what a shared room looks like.
Okay.
And normally you want to have same sex,
Yeah.
unless they are a couple.
Yeah.
You know, now California law is kind of a little funny or whatever, but this is what a shared room looks like.
Beautiful.
You know, you have your bed. You don't need medical beds, but we like to get them. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of times there's a loophole where the insurance provides them, and it's better. You know,
Yeah.
better comfort, better quality for them. This one has its own restroom, so it's got its own little bathroom right there.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and check it out.
Very cool. I'll let them. Very cool. And then you guys you usually don't have any problems with the tub, huh? In
Well,
most cases.
we actually don't use this restroom, and you don't have to use all of the restrooms in your
Yeah.
facility. We have one restroom in the middle that you'll see that has a step-in shower.
Okay.
But oftentimes you're also dealing with residents who receive bed baths.
Yeah.
Or if they are not as ambulatory, meaning they don't need walker or canes to ambulate around the facility,
Yeah.
then at night, if there's no restroom, we do bedside commodes.
Yeah.
So there's workarounds also because of most of our residents can be a fall risk. So you want to do a bedside commode so that they don't have a long walk to a restroom if they don't call for help at night.
Yeah. Or you could just take them out to the pool and dip them in there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is cool. So this is the master bedroom,
Yeah.
obviously. And then you got the shower and everything in here too.
Right.
Okay.
But we don't use all of the restrooms like I mentioned. So for showers, we'll use the main restroom in the hallway for all of our residents. Because it also makes it easier for my caregivers to only have to do a deep clean on one shower.
Yeah. And I think that's something most people feel like they have a misconception about the restrooms.
Right.
I'm like, because I have a facility, it's 9 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's like, everyone thinks every resident needs a bathroom.
Nope.
You know, at max, maybe a half ensuite, right?
Right.
Where it's just a toilet and a sink.
Yeah, and here's a
Because in
restroom
most
that
cases, yeah.
that we normally use for that, which is this one right here.
Yeah,
And so that one is the one that
is used the
is
most.
used the most.
Yeah, and you can tell.
Yeah, yeah. No, it makes a lot
And
of
that's
sense.
the one thing, like these houses are gonna get a lot of wear and tear. And so that's very
They are.
important that if you are leasing a property, you make a good contract with the landlord because the houses they're gonna get more use than your usual typical,
Yeah.
single family.
Yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense. This is a big lot too, because you guys got
It's 16,000 square foot.
16,000 square
Yeah,
feet. Wow.
It extends to the back.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's like the hill, there's a big hill on top, which
Yeah.
is part of the property.
And then you got,
That's the little
That's
guest
the
house.
little guest house.
It's a 300 square foot room, no kitchen. We lived in that for 5 years with my growing family. I had us two young kids that were ages at the time, what, like,
Well, when we moved in, we only had Reagan.
we only had Reagan at the time. So Troy must have been 3 years old when we finally moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was only 3 years old back there, and my daughter was maybe 5. So
that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I lived in in the actual care home for 2 years.
most people do actually.
Yeah, I was sleeping on like a little Amazon.
Yeah, I
Little
mean, I
bed.
would, like when I was doing like night duty or whatever here sometimes before we even had night shifts, I would, I'd sleep in here sometimes.
Yeah.
Like on the floor.
We were trying to cut costs as much as possible in the beginning because we wanted to get into a second property.
Yep.
What better way than make the sacrifice in the beginning, especially when our kids were so young and they didn't know the difference.
Yeah.
They wanted to sleep with mom and dad, they wanted to be on us, so it worked out.
I mean, and I quit my job.
Yeah.
I completely quit my job and I went all in. I was one of the caregivers. I was in here changing diapers, getting residents ready, cooking, anything and everything.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we always tell our students. If you want to really be successful, the first year or two, learn the business.
Yep.
And then eventually you can step back because now you're going to be able to see things as an administrator, as an owner, you'll be able to recognize things because you've done it.
Yeah.
You know, we get a lot of people that will say, "Oh, I just want to own it and have somebody else run it." I don't know. I mean, you could, to each its own. I just don't know that you're going to have the level of success that we've been able to achieve.
What I've seen in those scenarios, right, when you haven't been the caregiver and been there like through every role and understanding every role and the challenges, you know, the problems with each role, it's really difficult to find solutions for that because you can't relate.
Right.
So like as much as I want to preach and be like, oh, all these investors and people can be hands off, yes, but when there's problems that come up and you don't know how to find those solutions because you don't know how to relate or you don't know how to actually properly solve it, you're going to heavily rely on your administrator or manager or whoever your key roles are in the homes. So, I mean, that's where the pros of actually being in the home, because like myself, I mean, I was doing all the stuff myself too, wearing all the hats, all of it in the beginning. Right. But what that taught me was like, hey, anytime there was a problem that came up later on, I can easily give them an answer because I knew what the solution was.
Right.
And so it is, to an extent, very true. Like if you could, not everybody's going to be able to do that, right? Not everyone's going to be able to just quit everything and step away and go all in. But those truly end up being the most successful operators, is the ones that do go all in like that, like we have.
Right.
Now it's not like a requirement, but
Right.
the success rate is a lot higher.
I will tell you the requirement though is to have, because I was just speaking with somebody, this business is a great business, it's a great business model, but it's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. And I always talk about that because there's certain characteristics, human characteristics that you need to possess to be successful in this business.
Yeah.
Empathy, love, care, right? Because we're very selective on who we accept into our homes, and we're very selective on who we accept into our academy.
Yeah.
Because I've had people just ask me money questions. And if you're in it for the money, this isn't Airbnb. This isn't Section 8. This isn't, dropship where you're not directly dealing with the health and the well-being of a person.
Yeah.
Right? And I think you and I have had this conversation that this industry is a great industry and is the next booming thing, but it limits the pool of who can get into it.
Yeah.
Because, as I mentioned, I've had people ask me money questions, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You haven't asked me a single question about senior care.
Yeah.
And so we emphasize in our webinars and to our students that we want to open up quality senior care homes.
Yeah.
It's not all about the money.
Yeah, and I would 100% agree. Like, I mean, a lot of the times what I've seen too is the people that do it for the money, rarely do they ever last beyond 2 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, again, it comes to the point of like, you're not factoring all these other variables of the care, your actual staff.
Yeah.
And a lot of to be honest, a lot of the Airbnb and those models, it's all about systems and automating everything, where you can't automate senior care.
No.
There's such a personal touch to it that it does require that empathy and that care and that heart for it. That is something robots and AI and all that cannot actually give to seniors.
I mean, it would be great if Elon can come up with a caregiver robot, because the amount of headaches we would save.
Oh man. Caregivers, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But this is cool, man. I really love how just the way this property, I mean, I think a lot of, like, the fact that this is your very first one, you can really tell. It's like you said, it's your childhood home. You got the guest house back here.
Yeah, we actually have Boris's dad living in it now.
Yeah, he lives back there.
Yeah, so it's such a cool setup for us, because a lot of people that want to get into this industry, they want to get in because they have an aging parent, and they're like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my parents when they need help. If I just open one of these, then I can care for them.
Yeah.
This is the perfect setup for us, because not only can I care for my residents in the main house, my father-in-law, whenever he wants meals, my caregiver's already cooking. They can pass a plate back to him. He doesn't have to worry about that.
And you have 24/7, eyes on him 24/7. It's like
Exactly.
nothing's gonna happen. So I was telling Amanda, I was like, I love the fact that you could just have two next door to each other.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, I can see that.
And a curse.
Well, if you live here.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we live next door, and sometimes our employees will be like, "Hey, I know you're home. I need help with something."
I see your car outside. Yeah.
It's like, where are you guys going? Damn, it's my day off. As you know, as the boss, you're never off.
Yep. Yep.
So, ready?
How far along are you guys with this one?
It should have been done by end of June.
Oh, it should have been done.
Yeah.
So what held you guys up?
Life. Construction.
It's just, we're behind, but it's okay.
Oh, this is,
We're almost at the tail end of it. We've got a lot of workers here right now, so.
wow, this is nice. I'm excited to see this one turn out. So how many bedrooms, bathrooms is this one?
So we added 2 bedrooms and one bathroom here, which is really nice. I've got 4 bedrooms here.
Okay.
One of them, we're actually trying to decide, and I think we're gonna stick to the original plan of making one a provider room, meaning I can have a live-in caregiver here.
Okay. Okay.
And then we'll transfer all of the residents from the other facility into this facility, so.
Okay. Do you guys have private pay clients?
We
The
do.
one next door?
Yes.
Most of them are private pay.
Next door is all
Okay.
private pay.
Okay. This is cool. So you got a half bath here? Just kinda,
Yes.
Okay.
So it's so funny, when you're building out a house, you don't have to do all of this modification to a property to convert it into a senior care facility. But people always think that my bathroom placements are weird when we're doing houses, and I'm like, guys, I
luckily that
care
bathroom is
for
already
seniors.
there.
Oh, okay.
Like I care for seniors, though. You know what I mean? Like when you gotta go, you gotta go.
And then you got the kitchen here.
Yeah.
This is cool. These are nice cabinets.
Yeah. They're straight from, what is it? Switzerland? No, not Switzerland. It's,
Yes, that's where IKEA's from.
Did you guys do?
They're imports.
They're imported from somewhere. Did you guys do any like moving walls or anything, or this was just the original
this is-
layout and you
This
guys?
was
All
the
of this is
original
existing.
layout, and then you'll see the addition that they're working on the other side through the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweden. That's where the cabinets are from. Because IKEA.
Because of IKEA. This is cool. I love this. Very, very simple, but like unique
That's
too.
probably, thank you for saying that, because that's probably the #1 mistake that most people make on investment properties. This is an investment property,
Yep.
not your own home.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Exactly.
we gotta save costs wherever, so we can put it in
That's
other
right.
areas.
We'll go this way. So we got our first bedroom here to the left. What are your guys' thoughts on carpet?
Okay, commercial carpet always.
Yeah. Because it's
Why do you guys do carpet?
because
If there is a
It-
fall, it kind of cushions
it
it a little
cushions
bit.
a little bit. No, the one thing that we
Hope these.
that is prevalent.
Hope there's
in
no
all my
fresh
house-
paint. Like I just touched the door. I was like, I
it's
hope there's
okay.
fresh paint.
It's dry.
You're gonna have a stripe on you. One thing that's prevalent throughout my homes is called the ghost.
Okay.
Do you have the ghost in your facilities?
No, tell me what.
Everyone does.
Everyone does. Things break, things
Okay.
fall, the carpets get stained, and
Yeah.
nobody knows where it happened, so it's a ghost.
Okay.
So
yeah. I have
the
it.
thing
yeah.
is that sometimes the carpets will get some bleach or whatever, but what we do is we do industrial like office carpet, because you can move the beds, you can move the wheelchairs and all of that. So
Toilets,
we've
Okay.
noticed that families like it more. When it's hardwood floors, some families don't like it. So,
Really?
Yeah.
I've never. Surprisingly, I'm the opposite.
Really?
I hate carpet.
Yeah. So this is a shower.
This is
Sort of
beautiful.
splurged. It's a roll-in shower.
This is a good splurge. This is a good return on your investment right here. Because this would be your common bathroom, right? Your
Yeah.
community bathroom. Yeah. This is really nice. Love it.
So there's enough room in there for the wheelchairs.
There's another room right here.
So this is bedroom 2.
That's bedroom 2.
Very cool. And then from here, or where'd you guys start the?
Here.
Right here.
That
We're
was
putting
all.
up this.
Oh, this is a
yeah.
wall.
So now we've got this hallway that comes down for the addition.
Oh, very cool.
So all of this here is the addition.
Oh yeah, you guys are pretty close to being done.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So that's a room.
Bedroom 3.
And then another restroom at the end of the hallway.
Do you guys make your doorways larger?
We do. A little larger, just
What,
for wheelchair
36?
access, but it's the exteriors that are 36, not interiors.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's more of a that's a city fire clearance
So
regulation for you
This
guys.
is not typical, but we added an extra egress door through the hallway just to satisfy the fire marshal.
Yeah.
So there's a couple modifications you have to make to any home, but it's really not much. You don't have
Yeah.
to add on the square footage like we did,
Yeah.
but it was an off-market deal and we got a really great deal on it, so
I love
it was
it.
worth it for us.
So we're almost done. Should be done within like a week or so.
This would be cool.
Saving it for a month,
Yeah.
but
And you guys are probably hosting an open house, huh? If you guys
Yeah.
are just moving residents here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the city wants to do a ribbon cutting for us.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That's really good marketing right there too.
It is.
Yeah, we have a really good relationship with the city.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we're doing an event with them tomorrow, the National Night Out for the police department.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Sponsor golf tournaments for the police, pickleball tournament for the fire department. So anytime they need anything, we'll sponsor.
Very cool. You guys are gonna own this whole block right here, huh?
That's a goal. That's the goal.
Palomino block right here. You guys are gonna. The city's gonna name the street after you guys too.
I would love to.
So yeah.
No, I love this. Well, sweet guys. You guys have any last things you guys want to share with the audience?
You?
I don't know. What am I supposed to share?
Anything that you guys want to share? But I will say though, I mean, I really appreciate you guys. You guys should have that garage converted or no?
No, that's just a
No,
garage.
it's not. We thought about it, but
It would add
no, we
over the
actually,
square footage, and then you have to put fire sprinklers, and
Oh.
it just becomes more of a headache.
That could have been the one room you guys could have made for your caregiver
It could have been.
and just not
We
licensed
could
it.
have we could have put a second story, but then the budget would have gone over.
Oh, yeah.
And just,
I don't know,
you
yeah.
If I had endless bags of money, you know.
It wasn't
You
worth
guys-
the conversion
Yeah.
for like comparing that versus an overnight staff. I'd rather
Right.
save my money and invest it in our next project, which we
Yeah.
plan on doing.
What's your guys' next goal? Like, what's beyond this? I mean, your third one, but then
Yeah.
So the next thing is we're
this is
gonna
exciting.
turn in our second property in
Yeah.
the back. It has a really big lot, not as big as this one, but big enough where
Yeah.
we can do an ADU.
okay.
And so your loophole of that 6 beds, it's an ADU as long as it has a separate address, separate entrance, and your city allows it. So we already spoke to our city; they're ready to go. We drew plans already, so as soon as this headache is done, we're into another headache, which is going to be that ADU.
Yeah.
Which is going where? Which property?
That's in our second property.
Location.
Oh, okay.
Our second location.
So behind the 6-bed facility that we have now, we're building out an ADU in the backyard with its own address and own entrance. We get to get it licensed as another 6-bed facility on the same lot.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is awesome. And
So-
how many beds is that one going to be for?
That'll be a 6-bed.
Another 6 bed.
Anywhere
only
from
gonna do
4.
4
We
though,
might do 4 to
because of
6
the
depending on the size. Yeah, it might be a
Okay.
little bit too small, but it's really cool because I get to share resources. Caregivers from
Yeah.
one home, they can do all the cooking, they can do all the laundry, and then just walk it back to the ADU. So it really, like, sharing those resources will make it extremely profitable.
Also, we're going to
too.
do a little patio in between both of them where they can bring all the residents out and
Yeah.
make just,
Yeah.
you know.
Do you have to parcel it off when you do a separate ADU with an address like that?
As long as it has its separate gas meter and water, is what I'm understanding is all the only requirement to convert it into its own city address.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
That's how you maximize the value, dude,
Exactly.
off of one location.
And that's the thing with our students that don't have a property. We tell them, we're like, if you're going to be in a city or a location
Yeah.
that allows the number one has big lots,
Uh-huh.
that's the ticket right there. So
Right.
Riverside, San Bernardino, any of those areas that
Yeah.
have massive lots, you can put several properties in there, and that's your loophole of the 6
Yeah.
beds.
Yeah, we know several that have 3 six-bed facilities on one lot.
Yeah.
Several cities allow that, and so it's something to consider. You don't have to build out all of your facilities at once. Get into
Yeah.
your first one, but at least you have the option in the future to do multiple on one lot.
That's amazing. Dude, you guys have been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited for everybody to hear your guys' story too.
Thank you.
Because we're going to go film a podcast
Yeah,
and
let's
everything
do it.
together,
Let's do it.
and then everyone's going to be able to watch that video. And yeah, dude, thank you guys so much for
Of course.
pleasure.
showing us. I mean, this just gives everybody kind of a different, usually the stuff I show is everything in Arizona, and
Yeah.
those are larger properties, things like that, but
Yeah,
it's
you-
like
that green stuff in the front, you guys don't have it in Arizona. Called grass.
called grass. But we got the palm trees. We got the palm trees and the sun. We got those two
you got
things.
plenty of that.
Yeah, we got plenty of that. I personally want to thank Boris and Amanda for showing us their facility here in California, and then also the one that they're actually remodeling. And again, guys, go check them out on Instagram at Boris and Amanda Palomino. They're both on there. If you guys are in California and you guys do want to reach out to them to be able to just get more insight, and then also even have them as your guys' mentor, they're great people, really amazing to work with. And again, thank you so much for all the love and support that you guys have been showing this channel. Make sure to go like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. God bless.